Perfector's back. The oval perfector is back. And the other who is going, I've never heard it, like, what is this, right? We're gonna talk to both of you. And it doesn't matter what kind of hair you have, this is the game changer. It's actually, it's been changing games for quite some time. However, it's been quite some time since we've seen it on the air. November of last year. So we missed the entirety of like holiday shopping season, new year, new hair. It took a while to get this back in stock. It's finally back. Oh, and we have new colors, which is pretty cool. What is it? It's called the Perfector Oval. See this side shot right here, or front on, I should say? This shape, unseen in any other heated tool in the industry. I challenge you. You will not find anything like it. Why? Because Maria was the first one and the only one to do it. This shape and the heated tool underneath. Wait, how is she doing that? Is that plugged in? Oh, yeah. Look. 395 degrees, guys. 395. Can you read that? There we go. But I'm touching it. Why? Because the prongs themselves are not heated. But this tool mimics this. Now you're going to come to a wide shot. You've been in the salon before where they're doing your hair and they have the hair dryer and the round brush and they're doing like this, right? It's this up and around motion. You like that? Okay. The up and around, all right? It's actually just a really cool dance if you keep doing it, right? But anyway, it has nothing to do with it. That's what this does. But you don't need to do all that. I mean, if you want to, that's fun. All right. We have two sizes, two colors. So the size we will talk about in a minute is basically shorter hair, longer hair, but I've used them both and I have long hair. We have it in the small, we have it in the large. This is the new color, blue agave. Look how pretty that is. Okay, then we also have it in lake blue. Wait, did I reverse that? Which one's the lake blue, which one's the agave? The dark is the lake blue, blue agave. Lake blue, blue agave. I love that I can mess it up when it's two colors. All right, let's head over to Maria McCool, and I want to hear from you, right? I love it. Clearly my hair loves it, as you can see by all the gorgeous waves that are happening on everybody's hair. But Maria has made thousands of people fall in love with it. Call us if you're one of them, 1-800-395-1601. Maria is the woman who, unlike other hairstylists, we talked about this yesterday, who will say, look, we know how to make it easier for people, but let's not show them, right? That way they have to keep coming back to us. And Maria's like, no, I can actually put that skill in a tool so that my clients are happy every day, not just on salon day. Good to see you, Maria. Exactly. It's been ages. We have so much catching up to do. Less than 24 hours we're on the air together, but had to get more. All right, Maria, it's finally back.
I know, finally back. And this oval, I love that you mentioned it and said it. This is literally the only heat styling tool out there that you can plug in and have this oval shape. Why do we want this oval shape? Because it does mimic what we do as stylists. The oval shape that I had put on the style dryer, on a blow dryer, now you see it on blow dryers all the time, does mimic what we do. What you're noticing when I pull this up, I've got a big beveled edge that is lifting her hair, and then this edge that's smoothing it. So in one shot, I'm getting lift, I'm getting smoothness. Look at all that lift. Now, look, her natural curly hair.
I have 10 models today, so I'm going to take advantage of that. How about a round of applause for that gorgeous hair? Come on now. We're going to do that a lot.
So the coolest thing is if you leave the oval up, you're going to get tons of volume.
Right.
If you bring it down, now I can smooth it. But we're taking her naturally curly hair. Just in the time that Jen was talking, we just were one pass, right? And we can do lift, we can do volume, but this is the big perfector difference. See these teeth? They're perfectly aligned. That's what's holding Ida's hair to the barrel. So I do not have to hold it, clamp it, crimp it, any of that stuff. They also are protecting her from the heat, right? So this way, I can't burn her whether I have it flat like that or I have it out like this. So out like this is gonna be a nice big voluminous bump. Flat like this is gonna be smoother and down. Also, no shark teeth on these little shark teeth on the end is so it'll never get tangled. So right in front of your eyes.
Look at that.
We just smoothed, and you look at her before.
That's live television. That's happening like in real time. And we're getting that smoothness, we're getting volume, and once I say this every single time, I can't think of anything save for multiple tools. You're laughing, it's hysterical. Like we see our own before and afters, we can't even believe it. Save for multiple tools, product, time, and skill. All the above. There's no other way to achieve a look like this that's gonna last all day.
Right.
bonus points if you do add the embellish, though.
I forgot the little curl. There's one little curl
did
around her
notice there's
face.
one little-
We're going to
yeah.
go ahead and... This is the best part. So I'll do it in front of yours.
Okay.
So I just wanted them to see. You saw her natural curl there. Now, I didn't get this one right here at her bang. But the greatest thing is that literally, because it's oval, I can either go up like that. Wait, I'll show you. Lift it tall so that I'm getting lift, or bring it down. But I can't burn her. It's right on her forehead. See that flat shape? So that I can get her bangs nice and smooth, and then just brush them over. Is that great? Amazing, 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 amazing.
It's
so
a live
easy.
audience show in the annex or something.
Yeah.
This is so great. All right, so talk me through what I'm seeing, because it's not just that, it's oval, it's the other elements too.
It's about the height and the volume, the fullness in the body that you can get, those beveled surfaces, smooth, soft hair. This is the most amazing way to straighten your hair. It also, you don't just straighten it, but you can get bend. So this tool really will replace like a flat iron, a round brush and a blow dryer, a curling iron, when you're always trying to get that volume into your hair with a blowout. This oval, now we do have the two sizes I am gonna show, because this is the big difference. Like when you look at this, and I am gonna show, I'm trying to see what sides I have. Okay, because I have the flat side up. I'm even gonna flip it for you. See, it's a little bit more beveled on that side. So this is the small and this is the large. So shoulder length and above, you're going with the smaller size. Below your shoulders, you're going with the larger size. But
They
this
look like two
oval,
eyes with eyelashes.
I know. Oh, how pretty.
It has nothing to do with anything.
I like that.
All
But
right.
this is the difference. You don't have to worry about figuring it out. Like when you were saying that technique, we trained for years to learn how to bevel up and roll in with our round brushes. It's a technique, and it takes a long time to train my assistants even with it.
So do you see this chart right here?
Yes.
I definitely want to, I'm sorry guys, can we go back to the small? Because I kind of want to talk through that.
Sure.
Thanks. Because small and large, they're not just there for your hair length, because Jill has longer hair. She's using the small here to get the waves. So kind of maybe talk me through that.
Exactly. So you really can use either size. If you have short hair, you're going with the small. Though if you want a little bit more bend, and you're going to see the girls will tell you what size we're doing on each of them, you can go with that too.
Okay.
But long hair, you're definitely going with the larger size, especially if you're trying to smooth. This with Jan's hair, which I love because she has lots of layers. So I'm using the smaller size with her hair. But the difference, like I said, when you go in, now I'm gonna go on this side just so you guys can see the shape a little better. When I go in, I can come up and literally come down. Do you see how that oval is standing straight up? That's how I'm gonna get it. Now I'm gonna keep doing Jan's hair. We're gonna take a look at Stacy, because I know Stacy's over there working on her own.
Okay, Miss Stacy is doing her own hair. So and she's using the large, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So Stacy's using the large, and we're going to check in with Stacy a little bit later to see the completed look, the complete before and after. But I love that we have Stacy here, because I worry that some people are seeing you do this, Maria, and going, oh, well, of course, if Maria's doing it, Kim's like,
exactly.
Guys, it's actually designed with you in mind, not the stylist.
See that little bump she just got right there? That's the thing. The teeth, the shark teeth that are on the edge, allows her to go right into the root. So instead of her now she doesn't have to do it that way, but I noticed she went ahead, and when she rolled down, she had it lifted up. When she lifts it up, she's gonna get that real big root lift in that big body. See how she ends with it up? But if she ended with it down, she'd go for a smoother look. It has options. It really, look at, there you go.
Come on. I'm a Texas girl, so give me big, bouncy, gorgeous, springy summer hair. I love it, I love it, I love it. And it's so empowering when you do this yourself. And guys, there's a reason why we have been reordering the Perfect. When did you first launch the Perfector?
Oh, 12 years, 13 years, 15?
Do you know how great something has to be we'll just round it to 12 years. Okay.
Okay, 12.
You know how great something has to be from a customer perspective for us to reorder it for over a decade, 12, 13, 14 years. Well, the problem, though, is that supply chain issues or no, it takes a while to reorder. And it has been since November of last year, AKA gifting season, and that's basically why our quantity was completely cleared out. It's finally back in stock, new color choice, 2 sizes. You see the small, you see the large. Generally speaking, shorter hair go with the small, but again, depending on the kind of styling you want to achieve, you may or could go with either or both. I know a lot of you come back for the other size. So this one right here is your lake blue.
So pretty.
I know, but I'm a sucker for a mint green, soft green. So I love this brand new blue agave. And that's the most popular. We have over 200 orders now in our restock. May I not so subtly suggest that you add in the embellish mega size that's supposed to be $96, but is currently, I think, $34.75. It's kind of crazy. There's the info. That is the classic embellish. If you're not familiar with it, stay tuned. But I know so many of you have been waiting to see our restock on that, too. And again, hoping for your phone calls, 1-800-395-1601. Okay, let's keep seeing some gorgeous
So you saw
hair.
me do lift on her hair, but it's also so great for the sides. I mean, one, if you just watch this hair gliding through, the teeth are perfectly aligned. Again, the hair goes through so evenly, and it's what's holding her hair to the barrel so I don't deal with any clamps, protecting us both from the heat. So no burning. I'll put this right on her cheek, on her forehead, no worries. But when we come out, because of this oval shape, I don't have to do anything special. But look at how that just bevels right into her.
See, that's exactly
what everybody's looking for.
Exactly.
What a stylist does for you, right?
There you go, right? Like that sweep that we just saw, I go, that's why we get so excited when it's blowout day. When we go to the salon, we're like, get my blowout, right? Because you know they have the right angle, they have the right brush, they've got the blow dryer right up on there. And here's something that I realized, look at this before and after. Here's something I realized after all the years of when we used to have our hair stylist here in the studio, and I realized each stylist is there to achieve a style, right?
Yes.
And that could mean at the sake of the health of your hair, they're going to use the heat that's necessary, they're going to use the tools that are necessary to get the style so that you're walking out the door and you feel good. But if you were to actually do that professional blowout every single day of your life or every other day of your life, guys, that can really damage your hair. High heat and full force with brushes that are pulling on your hair. Maria taught me anything, and she did when I cut all my hair off years ago and started all over again. She was like, we start over, we're going to do it right this time. And we're going to take care of your hair so that you nurture it and you actually like having it long because it looks so healthy as opposed to just wanting it long and having it be really unhealthy.
And what tool did I tell you to use every?
The perfector.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where we were going, right?
Right. Absolutely.
I'm listening to the story, I'm like, and I do it to
bring
all
it
my
on home,
clients.
Jen. Yeah. And what's so really cool is that I've used multiple sizes, even with all this hair. So again, you can't go wrong with that. But you get more shine, you get more protection from the heat, your color stays more true to life. We're busy on the phone lines. And this is exactly what happened last year, November of last year. And it sold out completely. I'm sorry, friend, where did you... Oh, okay. Stacey did her hair so fast. We have to skip what we were going to do.
Okay.
We were gonna, and go straight to Stacey, who either has a hot date tonight, she wants to wrap it up quick so she can get out.
I get it. I understand.
Or it's just too easy to do your hair with the perfector. I think it's the latter.
Oh,
Come on now.
look at this.
Oh, that nice little sweep there for the big finish.
See, we're talking about fancy hair tonight. It'll do so many things for you, but when you want that fancy hair, like, look at it. Look at that.
Come on, give me applause. Let's go.
Okay. Not only do I love what I'm liking the style so much, but let's revisit the fact that she started with her naturally curly hair. She didn't have to blow it out and then flat iron to get the frizzy out and then curl it to get the volume back in. She used the oval. The difference is the lift. You guys see Stacey all the time. Stace, shake your hair for me. Look at the bounce. This is an oval heat styling perfector. Different than anything you've ever used because I know there's no ovals out there on a heat styling tool.
Yeah.
Really gives you such a great look.
Why would they bother? You got it right the first time. Do you know what I mean? You might see there are some like blow dryers that have the brush attached, and Maria's got a similar tool like that too, but she was the first one who said, no, we're gonna do a set the temperature styling tool. You use it for touch-ups. I mean, we are talking about fun, fancy hair, and I love, honestly, when we go for broke and we're like, look, let's give you the hair that just like, gives you that confidence, but it's also for, oh, I want to smooth my hair out so I can do the ponytail on day 4, or I want to I slept on my pillow funny and I have that flat spot on my hair and I want to lift it up, right? Longer hair, I say every time Jill's out here, she and I are almost twins when it comes to hair. Also, we wear the same foundation shade, so I always know what shade she's wearing when she's in the show. But it's like, color treated, heat styled, and more importantly, frizzy. Like, if people ask, what kind of hair do you have, Jill? Is it curly? Is it straight? Is it wavy? She and I both go, no, it's just frizzy. You air dry it, and it has just that kind of like, frizz to it, is what it is. Add in humidity.
Oh, God.
It's done, right?
Oh, no,
The best part, too, is that it's not a metal barrel. You know what I mean? Like it's not a metal barrel.
Kiss of death.
Why is that? Because especially if you're like Jill.
Yes.
And you're color treating and highlighting and you do struggle with frizz,